Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another new daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and today I will be covering the price of Bitcoin, Ethereum and also the stock market. As you can see right now, Bitcoin is finally breaking out of this very strong resistance right here. As you can see, the golden pocket, we tested it twice, and as you know, the more one resistance get tested, the more possible the breakout gets, and we broke out currently. As you can see, yesterday we did get that fake out to the downside, but that was because of the FOMC news. As I said right here, as you can see, we did not get a rate cut. It remained the same as expected, and you can see we did get a fake out to the downside, but we did not lose that level as long as we remained above our weekly pivot point here, right here. As you can see, we did get, finally did broke above that very strong resistance right here. As you can see, our 0.65 Fibonacci level, and as of right now, my next targets are 100k right here. As you can see, our pivot weekly resistance, and 101k, again our weekly pivot resistance right here, as you can see. And it is also possible that we go to 102k, which is our 0.786 Fibonacci extensions. So basically we got yesterday a move of about 3.5%, and if we go to up there, that will be a move of about 6.5%. Now in my opinion, those right here were very big short positions that got squeezed. As you can see right here, yesterday I told you in this chop right here, as you can see, open interest was going up and CVD was going down, so there were many short positions opening right here, and as you can see, they got absolutely squeezed. That move just to the 99k just wrecked all these shorts that were opening, as you can see. And now, as you can see, we got our CVD going up right here. Let me show you again. We got our CVD going up and our open interest is just popping off. As you can see, this means there are many new longs coming into the market, and this move is not fake, guys. Now let me show you. We got all of that liquidity to the upside taken out. As you can see right here, we had a lot of liquidations, and they all got taken out. And currently we are now once again, if we go on our lower time frame, for example the 15-minute, we are still in that momentum. Currently a bit of a pullback, but that's nothing. Maybe what can happen right now is probably we make one move to the downside to retest our weekly pivot resistance as support right now, since we currently broke above it. Or maybe we test once again our Fibonacci 0.65, as you can see right here. And also for Ethereum also, as you can see, it finally broke above our value area high right here. As you can see, if we go, for example, on a lower time frame, yesterday on the news, Ethereum took a much more big of a dump than Bitcoin. Ethereum went down about 3%, as you can see, and then we actually struggled at our weekly pivot point. But as you can see right here, this was also our POC, so there was so much volume here. The price just could not get through it. We got a bit of a fake out, as you can see, on our POC, between our POC and our value area low, as you can see right here. If I make this box, we got perfectly into that box. We hit it, a bit of a fake out with these wicks, but that's just normal. And then we were only up. We got a significantly big move of about 7%, as you can see right here, and we broke above our value area high. And right now we also broke above, as you can see, all of the weekly pivot resistances, and currently we are holding that weekly resistance too as support, as you can see right here. If we switch on a lower time frame, currently it's hitting and it's holding strong still as resistance. Now what's my targets for Ethereum? I'm targeting another leg up to the upside for Ethereum to about 2k, since Ethereum is very oversold in my opinion, as you can see, and our momentum just as you can see right here, our momentum waves get higher, and we had a really long chop right here, as you can see. If we measure this chop since we broke out from this low right here, from 1500 to 1700, 800 almost, since we got this move, we have been raging for 14 days, guys, as you can see right here. And finally, Ethereum, excuse me, finally Ethereum is breaking out, as you can see. So in my opinion, it's very possible that Ethereum just squeezes all these shorts, because Ethereum is heavily shorted. People right now do not believe in Ethereum that much, so Ethereum, it's time to prove them wrong. As you can see right here, it's finally getting that breakout perfectly from our levels. As you can see, we did not lose that weekly P right here. So as long as we don't lose the weekly pivot, guys, also on Bitcoin, as you can see, I told you before that once we reclaim that weekly pivot, then it's going to be up only. As I told you in my it was 2 videos ago, that Bitcoin was below our new weekly pivot right here, and also below our value area high. And currently it's possible, if the impulsive move continues, then that will be great. But if not, then maybe we get another chop right here, and then we get another range that we can look about and find another trading opportunity. And also right now for Solana is also breaking out. As you can see, Solana tested that weekly pivot perfectly, as you can see right here, with very small fake out, and is currently bouncing, as you guessed it, from it's struggling to break out from our first weekly resistance right here at $151. It's I told you guys, all these lines right here, these resistances and these supports, and also the weekly pivots, they are legit, they work, as I told you. Also another thing, let me show you the S&P 500. S&P 500 also did not lose our weekly pivot, and the stock market also got that bounce, as you can see right here. That's also one of the reasons that Bitcoin is getting that move up, is because the stock market continues, and also our trend line, guys, as you can see right here, is still intact. We got that fake out, but as you can see here was our weekly pivot that kept the price from dropping below it. We did not test this support right here, the weekly support one, because in my opinion the trend is just too strong. As you can see right here, we have been having this trend line set, and it's currently keeping the price going up only, as you can see right here. And also our momentum, as you can see, still in the green, going up. I don't see any signs that we go down, except if some really bad tariff news come out. So you know, President Trump, he also tweets, and one tweet can change everything as of right now. That's the current situation, as everybody knows. Also Nasdaq back above the 20k region, also bounced perfectly from that weekly pivot. As you can see, Nasdaq got a bit lower to our weekly support one right here, but did not exactly touch it. It was kind of a fake out, as you can see, from our weekly pivot. And so basically the dollar is also having a move. The dollar tried, as you can see, it bounced perfectly from our support one, as you can see right here, and then it touched. Right now it's currently struggling at that weekly pivot, as you can see right here. And I think it's due time for the dollar to also go back above, maybe to reclaim its value, as you can see right here, since it's been in a downtrend since right now. If we measured it until here, you can see almost 100 days. So yeah, basically, what else can we cover? Gold. As you can see, gold right now is also kind of rejecting. It got a big move to the upside, as you can see right here. Once again got a bounce from that weekly support one. Then it struggled at our weekly pivot right here, as you can see. It struggled, but it managed to hold, and once it managed to hold our weekly pivot, gold got a very big impulsive move to the upside, guys. As I told you, that weekly pivot is no joke. We got that. How much is that of a move? We got almost 5.5% for gold, and is currently struggling between our resistance tree right here, our weekly resistance tree, as you can see. And so basically, what else can we cover? The fear and greed is still in neutral, but it's kind of I think we will get very soon back into the grid zone once Bitcoin breaks above 100k, in my opinion. Also, the Bitcoin ETF inflow, we got everybody right now, not only BlackRock, Fidelity, as you can see, all of the big guys, almost all of them bought. So currently we're getting 142 million of Bitcoin ETF inflows. And as of right now, on the major exchanges, we do have more longs opened, as you can see right here on the bigger exchanges. The people have flipped long right now, so maybe we won't get that correction that we wanted before. Let me just go back on Bitcoin. Maybe we won't get that bigger correction that we talked about from the bounce from our yellow box right here that we were talking about. If we reject it from our Fibonacci golden pocket, then maybe we go down and test this support, and then we go up. So basically, we did not get that move to the downside, but as I said, once we regained that weekly pivot point right here, it was up only. Now, as for the altcoins, some other altcoins, as you can see, Sui tested perfectly that weekly support. Then it got one rejection from the weekly pivot and also the value area low of the previous range, and is currently back in our previous range. As you can see, excuse me, we reclaimed that weekly pivot, we broke above it, and currently, as you can see, guys, the price is perfectly bouncing from that weekly resistance one, and also right here is our value area high. But as you can see, we're currently having a small correction. Price did not manage to break above that weekly resistance, and is right now having a slight pullback. XRP, for example, is still below our weekly pivot. As you can see right here, it's getting it almost got a perfect bounce from our weekly support too. Did not exactly hit that to the level, but as I told you, you need to have a bigger box right here. So all of this space between the weekly support 1 and weekly support 2 is a possible entry, guys. You do not need to long exactly or short exactly from the line. Maybe it does not get hit for a couple of cents or dollars, like here, as you can see. So still, if you have placed your limit order exactly at that line, you would have missed that move up. But if you had set up multiple limit orders like here, so you were creating a bigger position, for example, you had a limit order at the support one, you had multiple orders, like one order here, one order here, one order there, until that support 2, you would have gotten 3 or 4 out of your 5 limit orders, for example, filled right here, and then you would have caught that move to the upside for about 6% to our weekly pivot, which is currently still a strong resistance. But once XRP gets above it, then I can see it hitting $2.30, for example, our first resistance right here, or 2.227. And yes, guys, that will be for today's video. I hope you have an amazing week, and if you like the video, leave a comment what you think, and also like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.